Wishart.
Mr. Speaker, and can I thank the Leader of the House for announcing the business for next week, and can I thoroughly share her comments on Holocaust Memorial Day. And of course it is Burns Night tomorrow, and we know how much you like your haggis, Mr. Speaker, and we can never forget your unforgettable Selkirk grace that you gave at an SNP Burns supper a couple of years ago. And I think it was Burns who summed up Brexit perfectly when he said, "The best laid plans of mice and men gang after glaive, and lay us nought but grief and pain for promised joy." And for those of my colleagues unschooled in 18th century old Scots, afterglay means gone to pot. And nothing can better sum up the self-defeating, isolating, ugly disaster than Burns' profound words. And on Tuesday, Mr. Speaker, we have the joys of Brexit Amendment Day, and where the selection of these amendments will be a matter exclusively for you, I'm sure the Leader of the House will want to confirm that it will be the Government's sole objective to facilitate the will of the House on Tuesday. No tricks, no attempts to defy the will of the House, or all that will happen is the executive arm of this Parliament will be defeated once again. And I think there's many people under the misapprehension that Tuesday might be the end of this nightmare, but unfortunately, of course, that's not the case. There's still meaningful vote 2, meaningful vote from beyond the grave, and whatever form of a dead deal is going to be brought back and resuscitated. So can the Leader of the House perhaps explain a little bit more what the process will be beyond Tuesday? And is there any truth in some of the rumours today that the Government now intend to drop the backstop entirely to get this through, which I'm sure will delight the rest of the European Union if that indeed is the case? And I'm pleased the Leader of the House confirmed that we will be having our February recess, because it was suggested by, I think, the Government whips that this was going to be withdrawn as some sort of punishment to a recalcitrant House for not agreeing its Brexit plan. So I think we're delighted that this is going to be the case. And lastly, Mr. Speaker, just with the sheer number of all these Brexit DLs that the House is having to consider just now, there isn't enough members to facilitate and serve on some of these committees. So can the Leader of the House have a look at some of the arrangements for these DLs and perhaps see if more can be done to bundle them together to ensure that we have enough members to serve in them? As always, Mr. Speaker, the best laid plans, the best laid plans.